Hey YouTubers, the sophisticated bisexual here. To start off my comeback from my hiatus, I want to make a general video about gay rights. But before I do, my friend took me to the mall today and she decided to torture me by painting all my nails a different color so she can test drive which one she liked best. Yep, so I got the rainbow nails going. But anyway, I'm gonna try to take that shit off later. But general video about gay rights. A lot of people assume gay rights means gay people want special rights, when that's not really the case. Now, a lot of people like to misconstrue the situation to be like, well, you have every right to marry the opposite sex. That's not what we want. We want to have the right to marry the same sex. And honestly, in our eyes, we don't see what's wrong with having to marry our preference. You know, because, argument being, two consenting adults who love each other is different than pedophilia and bestiality, which is a lot of the time what people like to compare the plight of gay rights to. Because a lot of people say, well, when we give gay people their rights, then people are going to want to, marry dogs and, want to rape children. And that's not the situation at all. A lot of things that people misunderstand too is what exactly marriage means. A lot of people could say, well, there's civil unions. Yeah, that's great and all, but a civil union doesn't mean I get to see my dying partner in the hospital, say, if that happens, God forbid. For anyone who has a civil union, if your partner ends up in the hospital, they're going to honestly look at you and say to you that, well, you're not a family member or an actual spouse, so you can't see your partner while he or she is dying. And to me, that doesn't sound like an equal right. Straight marriages, they can see their partners while they're dying. And to me, that's not equal. Gay rights is not about having special rights, it's about having equal rights. And there's a huge, 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 huge difference, between, being treated special and just being like everybody else. Because everybody knows gay people are alienated. Granted, today, being gay is a lot more accepted than it was 40 years ago, but we're still not at the level that we should be. Interracial couplings, that used to be illegal, and times have changed, and now a black and a white person can marry. So why can't a man and a man or a woman and a woman marry? To me, two consenting adults in love want to marry sounds perfectly normal no matter what gender you are. And another thing I wanted to bring up for the gay rights video is that the military, the whole don't ask, don't tell thing now, from what I heard, don't ask, don't tell does not apply anymore. However, it's still not equal, and I will tell you why. I know people in the military, and I know people who are in the military, and they will even tell you yourself, even though don't ask, don't tell is no longer in play, it is not safe to come out, because they will find a different reason to pluck you out. Say you do come out to your, I don't know what you call it, chief. Say you come out to your chief, head of operations, whatever you call them, tell them you're gay. They're going to find some sort of way to say you're lacking, in the battlefield or something. I don't really know how the military works, but they will find a different way to pluck you out and alienate you. They won't say it's because you're gay, but they will find a reason to kick you out of the military. So in other words, no, don't ask, don't tell is no longer in play, but they will still find a way to discriminate you. Granted, if that head of operations chief, or whatever you call it, is discriminatory. You know, if they're accepting, I'm sure they're not going to, you know, find a way to boot you out, but granted, that discrimination is still there. But anyway, this was my general video about gay rights. I hope you guys appreciated my opinion, and I'll see you guys soon.